Hey, game recognized game.
Game.
Welcome back to episode 48 of the BL Bromancing Live podcast. Check out our social media and follow us at Bromancing Live. Now, without further ado, let the bromancing begin. Welcome back, Brodies. How are you guys? Talk to me. I miss y'all.
Doing fine.
Preach.
Good.
I'm hella hot in my room right now.
It's burning over
Sweating
here.
like crazy.
You just hella hot in general, Kev.
I'm sad.
I know it is.
I'm sad the gym's not open.
Samesies, bro.
No. You could play Noonan. What's his name?
Noonan?
Newsom. Cam Newton?
Newsis?
No, Cam Newton. Blame Cam
Newsom.
Newton.
Gavin
Newsis? That guy.
Blame Mr. Gavin.
Newsom.
Blame that guy, dude. That's cool. If you wanna come with me tomorrow, I'm gonna go TP his house.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He also has a restaurant that I'm gonna go TP as well. No,
Nice.
he also has a restaurant that I'm gonna make an appointment, and I'm not gonna show up.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna show my
That's the
reservation.
worst.
You can make a reservation, bro. Don't make an appointment, make a reservation better.
No, I'm gonna make an appointment. You're pissing more off. He's like, sir, you don't do reservations. No, but I want an appointment.
I need an appointment here.
I don't want
I need an
reservations.
appointment. I don't want reservations. You don't know who I am? I'm second half of Bromancing Life. That's who I am.
Oh shit! Give him a
You
table
need to
snack.
recognize- You need to recognize game, all right? So recognize.
Ooh.
And that's what the horse she told me. No.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, sorry for that, Steven. You know what I mean?
It's
What can
okay.
you do, brother? All
It's
you can do
okay.
is just stay home, do a couple push-ups, do some sit-ups.
I
Maybe
saw some
if
thumbs
you're trying to work out on your biceps, whack it a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
heavy. It's a pretty heavy load.
Even
Do
better than baby.
Do like three sets of a minute.
Just superset. Then just superset it.
It's a superset. Drop weight.
You got it.
It's drop
Drop
set.
weight.
Oh.
Nah, but so we're back. We did take a couple 2 weeks off. We do apologize for that.
Is it more than 2 weeks?
It was 2 weeks, yes.
2 weeks?
First week was July.
Nacho de
4th
Julio.
of July. Yes, there was 4th of July, and it looked like a war zone out there. It was so foggy. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Oh, the morning
like,
after.
like somebody dropped a tear gas or something. But
Nah, dude. The night of, bro, we're driving on the freeway and it was so foggy, and it smelled too. We put the windows down and it
The
smelled.
morning after, I think, was that the day that me and you, Brian, went to the gym, and then we were like, Jesus,
so.
we lived like a war zone because like legit everything was so foggy, and I was like, damn, the aftermath of all the fireworks show.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Who needs Disneyland? You get a fucking fireworks show over here.
drive on the freeway, dude. You get a whole show right there.
I know, man.
Show you
Jesus
got
Christ,
everything.
dude.
But so that was that for the first week. Second week
Mhm.
though, we had a birthday girl. It was a birthday
Birthday
girl's
slut.
birthday.
Birthday
Yeah,
slut.
Pacheco, happy birthday. Our
We got hella
fellow,
birthday.
we had a lot of birthdays, but the main one was Pacheco's birthday.
Oh, good looks. Hella birthdays on July. We had some homegirls. Our boy Cruz's birthday. I love that guy. I miss him. R.I.P. He's not gone or dead. He's just in Texas. He left us. So R.I.P.
Technically, he's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
He's dead to the group. Nah. So yeah, hella birthdays, you know, and thanks for everyone coming
He
out.
has a girl, so no. Yeah. But nah. So that's the reason for why we were gone for a bit too.
MIA. Yes, sir.
But we're back.
We back, bro. We're gonna hit it hard, and we're gonna start it off with some Reddit Ask.
Reddit asks.
Reddit Ask. What are the early signs the person you're dating is or will become controlling? So what are some signs?
Interesting. So, let me pose a follow-up question to that. Have y'all ever been in a controlling relationship?
Oh, multiple times since I can remember. Since I was in
Okay.
diapers.
haven't.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I haven't.
Never.
But I don't know.
But how about this? I was the one controlling the relationship. That's right. No, I'm just kidding.
I think the one will be like
I've
when
witnessed.
when you're in a movie theater, and then like when you put your hand over the girl to assert dominance, and she turns it on you, and she puts her hand over you. At that
Well,
moment,
that's
at that moment, you run out of that movie theater. You run out.
I'm
You don't
sorry,
stay
what?
there.
what? How did that? How's that
Kevin,
controlling?
yeah, we're just talking about controlling in general, like both,
Yeah.
like either female or
Talking
male.
about domination.
It doesn't be the female just inserting her dominance. Like for example, me personally, I haven't been in a controlling relationship, and I haven't been in a relationship in a minute, to be quite honest with y'all. But I've witnessed a couple of controlling relationships, and I just think they're weird. Like I don't know, man. Like there's no trust in there.
They're weird.
I
They're
haven't.
weird,
Yeah,
weird.
I've probably witnessed some, but I haven't really been in one controlling
That's real.
relationship. My past one wasn't that controlling at all.
I mean,
But what do you? Okay, but
Brian's
what do you guys? Oh, wait, first of all, let's ask Brian since he asked us. Brian, have you been in a
Mhm.
controlling relationship, or have you controlled a relationship? You little Yoda looking motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Damn.
Okay. No, I have not been in a controlling relationship. No.
Oh, see, look at that. That's so good.
Yeah,
We've
we're doing pretty good for ourselves, guys.
Every time you guys like ask me these questions, I'm like, damn, I'm like really fucking blessed. Like I haven't been through like bullshit.
Insane.
Oh, hey, so are
yeah,
we.
right,
So are
you
we,
should
Loki.
realize.
So are we.
Makes you really open
Thank
your eyes.
God.
You're like, damn, because those are miserable. I think. I am pretty sure, right?
It is,
That
bro. It
suck
is,
ass.
but I think at the moment,
For
the
the
moment
person getting controlled.
yeah, at the moment the person doesn't like she's too in love to see it sometimes. So like you really gotta she gotta step back or something major has to happen. So she'll be like, oh damn, like this relationship is really controlling, you know.
Mm.
But sometimes
Right.
they're too head over heels to like even know what's the deal, or they just don't even care. They just go by through the motions of the relationship.
So then,
That's a good thing.
what would be that telltale sign then? Like, what's a good sign of like, oh, okay, maybe this will be a little too much, you know?
I think some signs, to be quite honest, and then people. But this is for me because I feel like some
Mhm.
people like don't really care about this. Like they just think it's whatever. It's part of the relationship. But checking somebody's phone a lot, or like being like aware, possessed over their phone, the other person's phone. I think that's one. Like that's a sign that you'd be like, oh, dude, there's no trust here. Or like this guy's gonna control like everything.
Word.
That's a
I think that's
sign.
one. That's one
Yeah,
sign.
that's a
Yeah.
really good
Yeah.
one,
Would
actually.
you guys agree or disagree?
No, I agree.
Well, isn't that an outcome? Like instead of a sign?
No, I
'Cause
feel
isn't
like
like a sign like
that would be a
showing?
sign.
That would be a
Really?
sign.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
a small sign.
you're already too late though for it to be a sign. No.
No, because let's say up until that point you hadn't noticed anything, but then you notice that this person wants to have your phone a lot of the time, or they want to look at your stuff a lot of the time. That like a sign is basically like what's the give? Like, oh, okay, so
Oh,
that tells
okay.
me a lot
I thought
about
you
this
meant
person.
I thought you meant like pre-dating or something like that, or
No.
like
It
just
could even
talking and stuff.
No.
it can
That's
happen
why I was like,
during,
yeah,
you
that's what I
know.
was saying. I was like,
Well, you're already
you're
in the
already with her.
relationship.
Yeah, you're already in the relationship. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, I
Mhm.
don't know. I
I
see that.
have one of those.
Word.
But like
I think okay. Go ahead, Kev.
I was just say, when they start telling you like certain things to wear, you know what I mean? Like where they say you can't.
Yes,
Like I
yes.
don't want you wearing that, or put this on, or dress this
Mhm.
this type of way. You get me?
Mm.
That's I guess that's definitely a tell sign right there as well.
But what if it's for your own good?
Huh?
No, I'll just kidding. I don't
You
know.
you gotta give the person the liberty.
So Steven, if I go just now like a clown, that's good for me. No.
Yes.
Am I a clown? Am I amuse you?
For a
Oh, so I'm
kid's
a
birthday
clown.
party, that's pretty good.
Someone clowns you. Oh, well, that'd be different then.
What's it called? I think
Nah, but
another. Go ahead, Kev.
What's
no,
up?
you go do it.
So I think another sign, and I don't know how this like you guys would take this, but I think like cutting people off, like your friend, okay, so you're in the relationship, and
Yeah.
you starting
Word.
to tell your girl or your significant other, not girl or guy, so your significant other, you start telling them like, oh, I don't want you hanging out with this person, and you start cutting people off their life. I think that's a huge sign. Or like you start hearing them comments like, oh, why are you hanging out with them? Or like, oh, like just hang out with me. You don't have to hang out with them. Like just started cutting people off because I've seen that, and I'm like, damn, bro, that's not cool, man. That's a big like sign of controlling, and especially if the
Mm.
person lets it too. It's like, oh yeah, you're right, and they don't give you like, they don't tell you why. They just like you like you're say like I had a friend that like I didn't see anymore because he's in a relationship. I didn't mind personally, because I was like, oh, my boy's happy, whatever. But like once I stopped seeing them, I was like, wow, it's kind of controlling, huh?
I mean, personally speaking, like I think that that's something that happens. I don't know. That doesn't feel like a sign. It just feels more like that's when you 100% know that they're controlling.
Ah, see, that's what I told you. That's the same
Not
situation that I was in.
like
So what would be a
That's
sign then? What would be a sign before
that's
that?
the same. That's the same thought I had for the text message thing, for the checking the phone. That's
see,
the same dilemma you have right now.
but for
That's
the
what I was
text
saying.
messaging, that can happen even prior to already
I
being
know.
in the
No,
relationship.
I know,
Yeah.
but this one, I'm legit the same too. I'm like, fuck, isn't that already like you already know that she's controlling you at that point?
Yeah.
You know, that's like
Whatever.
it's a situation. You
Okay.
know?
Maybe a good telltale sign. Well, I've never even fucking experienced this, but like, maybe someone like trying to always
Yeah, same.
change the topic in a conversation. I think like always, like if you are able to not prove them wrong or anything like that, but like you guys are having a dispute or like not even an argument, but maybe you don't agree on certain things.
Right.
But
Or
they're
where that person's
super
wrong.
yeah, but they're super controlling in the way that they want you to like
Drop it.
talk or the way that you want to like drop the topic. That I
Right.
would feel like that would be kind of controlling, like basically nullifying my opinion in order for them to feel validated in their own opinion. That's probably a good telltale sign.
Right. Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Or
What do
like,
you guys think?
or like,
No, I
or
agree. I
like,
agree. That's
or like, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
let's say, like, if you want them to like choose, I don't even know, dude. I see. I haven't been in that situation. I haven't experienced this. So I don't even know.
it's hard, dude.
It's
Why is
hard.
Reddit?
You know?
Why is Reddit asking us this?
Hey, who the fuck is Reddit?
This is Reddit, dog. It's bugging right now.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot of more signs to figure out. I mean, like if the person is rich or famous in some sense, you know what I mean? Like, and they're abusing their powers like that.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You know what's funny when I think about controlling? I think about like R. Kelly situation. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good example.
Yellow
right?
showers.
Huh?
Yellow showers.
Yellow
Dog.
showers. No, I'm not thinking about that, bro. What the
The
hell?
classic golden showers.
I'm not thinking about. No, I'm not thinking about a golden shower. What the fuck?
I thought you were thinking about that.
No, I'm thinking about the bad things that he did to these girls.
Oh yeah.
And how he had them stuck around with them and stuff like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
from
that's
what I
true.
know, it's like where they what he would do is like he would be kind to you right in the beginning. Like
Uh-huh.
he'll tell you everything that's nice and like he'll open up to you, make you feel very vulnerable to the point where then he will start judging you or start telling you things and but pushing the limit though. You know what I mean? Like he'll say one thing and see how you react to it. And like okay, that means I can go a little more further with her.
Oh, that's
I can
fucked
say
up.
something else.
That's like using them as a test subject.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Basically, yeah.
basically.
You're just
Like
testing
so
them. That's fucked up.
that's what I think of. Maybe something like that.
Yeah, I can see that. Because you're basically the experimenter in that case, and you're controlling it.
Whatever. Then let's move on to the second Reddit ask.
Mm.
Oh.
Have you ever quit a job with
Ever.
no?
Sorry about that. Sorry. No.
Have you ever quit a job with no backup plan?
Ever.
What happened afterwards?
Uh, this and I have experience. Um,
Um,
uh, I had quit a job. I was working for Sherman Williams, the paint company. Want to let y'all know, good paint. I
Noise.
recommend y'all go check them out. Feel me?
Get their
Use my
paint from
you
there.
know
Get
what's
your
funny,
paint from
bro?
there.
use
I
my
thought
discount code.
I thought it was like a shady work area, like a shady place this whole time. And then I realized there's one in Burbank.
There are a bunch of everywhere. Still. You'd be
I didn't
surprised how
know.
many. No,
I didn't know.
You know what their
they're
motto?
worldwide.
You know what their motto is?
Huh?
We just want to cover the whole world.
That's funny. That's a
We
good
want to
motto.
cover the whole world.
That's a good.
That's like
That's a good
I think
business
that's their
motto.
motto. Yeah, that's their motto.
That's
And
a really good
and it's
motto.
funny because they're so big that like I haven't like when I tell people like, oh, I used to work at Sherman Williams, like what is that? I was like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
paint company. I'm like, what's a paint company? You know, it doesn't sound like a paint company, right? Sherman Williams,
Yeah,
or
Sherman
Sherwin
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah.
So it's
That
funny, like nobody knows
yeah.
about it, dude.
Yeah,
Very
legit.
they're
I had
very
no idea about it until I only
right,
knew you get paid from like Lowe's or Home Depot. That's pretty much it.
right, exactly.
And
So
so I
that's
was
what
like,
they're.
okay.
But
That's
so
funny though.
that's what I was working at,
Mhm.
and I just had decided like I what was it? Oh, I had gotten into an accident. No. Wait. Oh, you know what? I have a lot of jobs that I've done this with.
Yeah.
Oh
Wait a
god.
minute.
He used
I'll
to,
take
he
it.
used to be in the
I'll
bar
take it.
cleaning business.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do the bar cleaning one. Okay.
Oh gosh, that's
So,
right. I remember this.
so
He
I
did
was
that back to back actually. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was in the bar yeah, literally so I was in the bar cleaning business. And I would do that. I would wake up like literally like 2 2 o'clock in the morning because that'd be the time that the bars would close, so right? So then I would go drive out to this bar by like Ventura. I cleaned 3 bars at night or in the morning. And I finished around 10 o'clock. And it was oh my god, it was exhausting. Honestly, it was so tiring. I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing. I mean, I find the weirdest things there, dude. I'll be honest with you guys. I found a lot of condoms in the bathroom. A lot of condoms.
Word.
People were horny, and in bars.
In
So
bars.
in bars, I actually found like an Amazon gift card one time too. It was like $100. It was actually really cool.
Nice.
I was like, hell yeah.
Nice.
Just had to get the condom off of it, you know. No.
Gotta rub out. Gotta clean all the semen off of it.
Just gotta keep off the semen off before. No, but so I worked there, but then I had gotten into an accident while I was working there, not during the work, but I got into an accident, and it's at that moment I couldn't I couldn't work because I needed obviously a vehicle to be driving around to these bars, and I had my car in the mechanic and stuff like that. But then also I felt like in a sense it was like almost a good reason for me to quit too. I was so fed up with it, but I left it, and after that, I just basically was out of work for like about 2 months. I didn't do anything. I was just at home. Um, at the moment, I just did nothing until I ended up getting a job at Sherman Williams. Then we go to Sherman Williams. Then I started working there for like about 2 months. No, about 2 months. Like about like 7 months. Uh, I didn't like it. The driving, it was like a driving. I was a delivery driver for painting.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it because I was just tiring, especially working in the LA shop. The LA one was the most busiest one because I was like near downtown LA, so I was working with all those big buildings.
Yeah.
So I'd be taking like about like sometimes 2 to 3 pallets of paint, and these paints were like 50 pounds each. You know, these buckets. So they were stacked like double, and I would take them. And it was just tiring. Same thing. I just ended up just quitting that job. No backup at all. I went for nothing. Um, and I went to. I just stayed home. I stayed home.
Was this when you started watching Game of Thrones, or was it the other one?
This was just, yeah. This was when I started watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God.
told you, I was like binge it.
And yeah, because I had nothing to do, so I binged it.
Yeah, I remember.
I binged it, but basically I had no backup plan, and
Uh-huh.
it was not a good idea for me to do that. Basically, everybody always told me everybody told me I was like, oh, you were done for quitting your job. Like you should have had something in the back, you know, to fall back on to start working already, and I didn't. Then so I ended up apparently I had a 401k with Sherman Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So I went
Homie
ahead and
cashed out.
Huh?
Homie
So
cashed out.
I cashed out. Don't do it though. It's the worst decision ever. No.
Big baller brand out here.
You don't get anything. I had 800 and I think I had like 8 or 900 in savings, and I only got back like about 550. So they taxed me for like about almost like $300.
Yep.
And they
Jesus
get those
Christ.
taxes, and then not even that. Then after when you do your taxes, you have to put that in, and they still end up taxing you some of that too. You end up still paying some of that. So it's just not good. Don't do it at all, guys. Have a
Yeah.
backup plan when you quit a job, because then you're gonna be stuck at home watching all 6 seasons of Game of Thrones.
In less than a month.
Not myself, but I had a close friend. He did the same thing, bro, but without the backup plan. You know how you said have a backup plan? This guy's mindset was the opposite. He hated his job so much, so he's like, bro, I quit my job, and I didn't have a backup plan, but that not having a backup plan forced me to find something else quick, like it, because he like legit didn't have like extra money to sit on, so he's like legit, bro, like just quitting on the spot made me like made me just want to find a job real quick, so he just like grinded it out, looked for jobs, and he finally landed one. I think he works at Home Depot, and he gets paid. And he's getting paid better than what he got before.
You
So it all
see,
depends on the person.
it just takes those rash decisions, to just make it and then end up being in a better place.
This is
Yeah.
impulsive decision.
Look at me. I'm a manager of my own department. Oh, I'm doing great, phenomenal right now.
Oh, it's-
I'm learning so much kosher wines. I mean, it's great. You know, I mean, what?
Sweet.
Why don't I want to have all that knowledge with me?
You never know, bro.
Sweet.
You could be in the bank. There's a robbery going on.
oh,
Somebody says, "I'll let one person leave, and that person has to know all the kosher wine." And then that's it.
You'd be surprised how much kosher wine is out there.
You get away scot free.
I wouldn't. There's too much kosher wine. I can't
No.
know anymore.
Then you would then why even bother, bro?
You know how much I bullshit in my job? You know how much I bullshit in my teeth? Oh yeah, it's a full body. I mean, I think it's a mid body. To be honest with you, I think it's a low tone body.
No,
I mean, it looks good. You know what I mean? I don't. What does a body mean? What does a body mean? It's wine.
I don't know. It's so weird.
I don't know.
Are you guys ready for the?
You know what? Wait, hold on. You know who's a big man of just leaving jobs and not having any backup plans? My boy Steven.
Yeah, that would even. I have
Yes,
backup
sir.
plans. I mean, I don't have any backup plans, but I always resort to like having. I still do school. Like if I quit my job, I still have like the school classes that I'm still taking.
Yeah,
But like
but you
because
just
right now because of the quarantine, I haven't been ready for the semester to start. But it's funny, like I do quit. I do hop around. I'm a job hoe. I
You're a
guess.
job
a
hoe.
job hoe.
And but I find them quick, dude. Like at this point
Yes,
where I'm
sir.
like,
You know what?
I'm like, you know what? I'll find a job, and I get it.
It's like, to be honest with you, I think it's because they want diversity, bro. And the
Yeah.
moment that you tell them you're Peruvian, whoa,
They want me
you're
in
in here,
there.
kid.
I mean,
So think
they want
about
that
that, right?
diversity.
You,
Yeah,
you
you're
think
right.
they hear a lot of Peruvians? No, they don't.
I don't.
No,
That's
they
true.
don't.
That's true.
They want to support the
Oh,
Peruvian
man.
community.
Yes, the Peruvian. They want you to come up.
They're preparing potlucks already because they know we bring the Peruvian food.
Exactly,
Jigs,
man.
bro. You know,
Oh,
I
man.
still haven't had I still haven't had to work. Either I haven't stayed long enough for work for them to do a potluck. But
Oh,
yeah,
like yeah, we get to like the
I've
New
only
Year's.
ever cooked one like lomo saltado for potluck.
Lucky, we haven't really even done that either. Or Thanksgiving potluck.
Hmm.
Yeah, we really haven't even done that either. Our job, but it's whatever. Are you guys ready to move on to the next?
Yeah.
Let's
But
go.
before we move on, I watched a movie.
Dun
Yeah,
dun
that's right.
dun.
Welcome back to Pacheco's Movie Corner,
Whoa.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my cinematic adventure. Let me take you on a little ride. So basically, let me tell you guys real quick. I saw a movie. It was called King of Staten Island. All right, have you guys seen it or heard about it?
I've heard of it, haven't seen it.
All right, so due to COVID-19, bro, this movie was supposed to come out in theaters, didn't come out, but it still came out to rent on like major platforms. I personally saw it on Amazon because I had an Amazon account, so I was like, "F it, let's do it." So I saw it with a couple of homies, and the reason I really wanted to watch this movie was because I love Bill Burr. Bill Burr, my favorite top 5 comedian. Bill Burr, he's probably top one to be honest with you. So I was like, he's gonna be on it. I'm gonna watch it, whatever, you know. And this movie's about Pete
Right.
Davidson. It's like a almost like a biographical, but not really, because it's not like really about his movie, but it's like what he goes through. And basically, Pete Davidson, bro, he's like he's a funny guy. He's a comedian, right? People,
Yes.
most people know him from Ariana Grande's boyfriend or the guy he was engaged to. That's how most people know him. But basically, this guy's a comedian. He's on SNL. I knew him because he's on SNL. Comedian, funny guy, and you know he's doing movies now, bro. And he has a movie on Hulu too. That's pretty funny too. I highly recommend it. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it because of Bill Burr. Ended up falling in love with Pete Davidson. And then when I started liking someone, I binged them hard, bro. So like I was searching up his interviews on YouTube and all stuff, and I learned a lot about him. But overall, the movie itself, bro, it's pretty good. I like the story. It's Pete Davidson. So basically in real life, his dad passed away he was a firefighter, and he passed away in 9/11. and he and this movie's similar to that, but his dad died in a fire. They don't say it's like 9/11 and all stuff, and it's not really about his dad. It's just like how he grew up, and like how weird he is, because low-key in real life he's weird. He's been open about his depression and stuff like that. So like that movie, bro, like it shows all that stuff. And overall, bro, good movie. I watched it with the homies, like I said. They enjoyed it, and it was worth. I had to rent it for like $20, and I get it for like, I don't know if I get it for one watch, or I get it for the day. But overall, a good movie. Highly recommend it.
Really, really, it sounds nice. Sounds not that bad. You say so? It's about his life.
I just like this
They show a bit about his depression.
Yeah,
Like about what
like
he.
him being depressed, just being weird, like having being weird to his mom, like like him just having like kind of like mood swings from time to time too, and like him just doing nothing with his life, like
Ah,
at
gotcha.
first, and he has like a sister, and the sister went to college or whatever, and he stays back. He's just always like the weird one, like he never really grew up, and the funny part is he wanted to be a tattoo artist, but he sucked at tattooing. So that was the funny part. So he would like tattoo on his homies, and he had commitment issues too, which was funny. Oh, and you guys ever seen Hannah Montana?
Yes.
You know the guy Rico? Remember
not for
Rico?
pleasure. No.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember the guy, the little kid Rico? He comes out in it. Funny guy.
Rico. Yeah, isn't he all tatted now
Rico.
these days?
I don't know. I can't neither confirm nor deny that. But good movie, good movie. All right, so that was my movie corner, guys. Highly recommend you guys watch it. And now we're gonna move on to our third Reddit Ask.
Okay.
Ready? What's hard about dating you? What do you guys think is a hard thing about dating you? What should a girl know that she's gonna have either trouble with or she's gonna dislike before coming into a relationship with you? What's gonna be hard? What's gonna like really get her going? You guys want me to? I'll start. Ready?
You start off
Go
first.
for it.
My body odor. No, I'm just kidding. I just kidding, bro. I'm being
Hey,
weird.
don't take mine. No. Nah.
Maybe
Hmm.
honestly, man, lately I've seen it a lot. But one weird thing about me, bro, I overthink everything, bro. And I don't know if someone's gonna like that. I overthink a shitload of stuff, and it's crazy. Now people daydream. I overthink dream, bro. That's just weird. I over daydream think. I couldn't say. I overthink a lot. So I don't know if that's it. And then let me see if I can. Let's circle back to me. Let me see if I can find another one.
Yeah, I would say for me it's like overthinking as well. But if I would overthink it, I'm the type of person that if I overthink things, then I would tell you straight up. Like I would tell you like, hey, like instead of like overthinking it and going to my own world, I learned now that I overthink it and I just ask you. Like if it's a situation where this thing happens, I would just confront you and be like, hey, is this thing happening just in case? Just because overthinking it's normal for some people to do it. The brain
Yeah.
could fuck you over. So pretty sure that the person should be able to understand who you are and why you're overthinking it. You know what I mean?
You hope they would, yeah. You hope they would understand.
As long as you don't make it a big deal out of it. That's the main thing, right?
Gotcha. You just talk it out.
You just gotta talk it out with them. That's the thing. That's the only thing that's probably with talking with.
So that would be your thing as well, Steven, overthinking?
Yeah, I guess so. But it wouldn't even be like a bad thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would overthink. What's up?
I think mine would just be forgetfulness.
Like forgetting things.
I feel like if the person's giving me, they gotta know that I ain't doing it on purpose, to hurt you or anything. I just don't remember sometimes.
Well,
I don't give a shit.
What you haven't put it to the test yet.
Yeah, I mean, I've had with you guys now.
Nah, we'll see. That's what does, bro. Like, do you think I remember sometimes?
Yeah.
like, do you trust me?
What about?
Trust me, bro, Kevin. There's gonna be that one person that you're gonna meet, that you're gonna be like, boom, all over the world for this person, and then you're gonna remember that person's everything over your own things. You get me?
I hope
you will.
that,
I promise you, bro. Because it will hit different, and you'll be like, all right, this and that. I know it. Like by memory. Because I I thought I was forgetful.
You thought you were?
I thought I was forgetful.
But you know how Kevin's a horrible texter? Like that fool don't like legit don't reply. Bro, what do you find that one girl that like she like that like legit trips her out, bro? Cause what if you lose a girl because of that, bro? Cause there's some girls out there that like to
Again,
text
bro.
out there, you know. There's some girls that like to
Again.
text. There's
The
some girls
same
that like to
thing.
text. That like to text a lot, you know. But like, is Kevin gonna text? Are you just gonna turn it
I
on like that,
don't.
bro?
No, wait. You have to think about it again. The same situation. Like, there's gonna be that one person that
Yeah.
Kevin's gonna
What?
be interested, and he's gonna be
See,
talking.
but
I
you
don't
think about,
know.
I don't know, but you think
Because
about that one person, but you got to think about it like that's, you can't think about that one person. You got to think about like just every person that he's gonna be with. Is that
okay,
gonna be
yeah,
a
yeah,
make it
but
or break it thing?
every person is gonna be that one person. Every person is gonna be that one person that hits him hard. You get me?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know,
because
Steven.
I get why you don't text us. Like, dude, there's some points where I'm not gonna lie, like Pacheco or Kevin or like Sergio or all the friends that they text me and I take them back forever. Like I see it and I'm like I'll respond later, you know, or I'll
Right.
be like I don't know what to say, like, you know. But when I'm with like interested in somebody and like it's a relationship, I could text them nonstop. I could text them like all day and I'll respond like, you know, quick. Or sometimes you're busy. The other person has to understand that you're busy sometimes too. You can't respond like it makes sense,
Yeah,
right?
What? Steven. When I do get that
yeah,
person,
busy
I'm gonna let
guy.
them
I
come to
already
talk to
know
you.
this.
I'm gonna let them come talk to you and
Oh,
explain this for
just like
them.
I'll
No.
explain it for them, bro.
Yeah, but you explain it.
I got you,
Oh,
bro.
Nah,
I'll talk
I
to him.
won't be able.
I'll be like, hey,
so sorry.
he does it all the time, but trust me.
Now, what are you no? What are you gonna say, Steven? Sorry, Kevin hasn't replied to you. He's been watching Jersey Shore Family Reunion Part 20.
Yeah,
He's been very busy.
I have faith. I have faith in my boy that he is gonna. Well, I'm not bad, you know. That's not. You can't really say that it should be a bad quality for him because he hasn't been put in the
Oh.
situation with it.
Okay, like, he hasn't been put in
I
the
think.
situation, true, but
But
Wait,
but
but
some,
I am
another.
just a bad texter. Even like
You
even the way I type as well too. Like I just sometimes I look at what am
typos
I
are funny,
saying?
bro.
What am I
Typos are
saying?
funny. Typos are funny though. You can make a joke out of it. See,
uh,
there's
I
always a
hope
brighter
to.
side,
I
bro.
hope to,
There's
dude. I
never there's
hope
the moment you start
to.
seeing negatives on you, some point in that.
if you do, but okay, then Kev, if you do find a girl, you think if you do find a girl, say you don't have to be like super in love with her, but you just say you start like messing around with the girl, texting her and shit like that.
Word.
You
Look
think
at
you're gonna
this.
you think you're gonna turn it on for her? Like you're gonna like just text her back and all that shit?
Nah, cause you understand what, bro? I don't change for nobody.
Shut
You know
up,
That's
bro.
right.
Bro, you
That's
fucking
right.
will. Watch.
That's
You
my
say
boy.
that shit, but you
No,
will,
Kevin
bro.
won't. Kevin
I don't
won't.
change for nobody.
Believe me, I'm
Even
calling it
I
right
know.
now.
No,
I'm calling it right now,
Steven, I'll
man.
counter call your
I'll
call, bro.
Ooh,
I'll bet half my life for that.
Don't
you
do
have
this.
you
Please
have a
don't
I'll
make me
bet
response?
bet.
half my
I
You
still
have
owe
a
the man
response?
1,000. Please stop.
I'll bet half my life
Yeah,
for that.
you're not good at betting
Bro,
things right now.
Trust me, dude.
no, bro.
The
Like I hope so. Hey, bro, I hope so too. But or at least a little bit, bro. Like where you
But
like text her.
also another thing is like, what's it called? I think Kevin should say his things rather than somebody point it out. You know, because
What do you
what do
think,
you
Kev?
think, Kevin?
Nah, I agree with you guys. No,
No.
I get it all the
Hey,
time.
Well,
good
there you
stuff.
go.
Good stuff.
Hey, you got to learn to accept your problems right now.
Exactly.
Once you
Exactly.
Word.
The
accept them,
first step.
you could learn to live with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Look,
that's the thing though. Like, 'cause I think I think it's
listen,
different, isn't it? Because like sometimes I
we've
don't
got
respond to you guys at all because
where.
I
Let's
just don't
let
want to
Kevin talk.
respond.
Let Kevin talk.
Okay, go for it, Kevin.
No, I was just saying. I think we've gone a little too far on this already. What I have to.
Yeah. No.
I think.
That's we've gone a little
I
over the
think.
line. That's just
I
yeah.
think.
Aw.
I've said what she needs to learn to accept, and that's going
Yeah.
to be one of them. It's a texting thing. She had to learn that. If
I get
anything,
that.
if anything, you know what I'm more better at? Probably okay. Not even maybe not even. You know, I just say picking up phone calls. Not even that. You know what? Just I'll call you. How about that? I'll call you.
There you go. There you go.
When I call you, then
Mm.
I'm cool talking with a person face to face. You feel me? Or you know, phone to phone, whatever. But other
You
than
just
probably
wait.
typing and
You
stuff
just
like that,
wait.
it's a little harder, bro.
What podcast is
We'll
this?
see, bro. What
What
happened?
podcast is this? What podcast number is this?
Oh, this is Bromancing. Like,
48.
oh,
Episode 48.
No, 48. Okay, I'm remembering that.
I don't even remember it, bro.
I remember
Brian, what do you think? One of the thing will be yours
Oh,
that
for me,
Gary had to accept already.
that.
that I'm crazy.
Oh, crazy
In
in
what way
love.
though? Crazy in what way? Stalker crazy or
Crazy with
cutie
I'm
crazy
just crazy.
or crazy cute?
No. I've said it again. I'm very hard to read, and I'm not very good at reading people.
Yeah.
So, what does that yeah mean, Steven? Huh? What does that yeah mean? Hey,
What do you mean?
fudge off, bro.
What do you mean?
No.
Hey,
I was
there you go.
freaking out,
There you
yeah.
go. When reading people, bro.
Yeah, there you see that.
No, I meant to say like yeah, like keep going, like I'm not like a yeah.
The man was disagreeing with you.
It's hard to read. Yeah, bro. I mean, I played Magic with you, bro. It's hard to read those plays.
Oh my god.
It's tough, bro.
No, but like legitimately, that's one of the the difficulties that people have had with me is I'm like on very high highs and very lows very quickly. Like you don't know what person I will be one day from the other, and if I will be able to read what you're telling me normally or not. Yeah, there you go. It's a good one. Really fucks you up.
To go and makes the relationship exciting.
Yeah, it really puts you on edge all the time.
I never know what Brian's gonna be that day. No?
He's unexpected.
Should I be
He's
careful what I
unexpected.
say? No. Nah, that's okay. That's cool, bro. You know what I mean? They learn to accept it, bro. What does that? What does that mean? You're bipolar? Not really, right?
No.
Nah, because
Just
bipolar
means
is
that I live in
like two.
extremes. That's it.
Yeah,
Extreme.
Yeah.
he's an
Okay.
extreme boy.
Bro, you
shit.
on X game modes. You
Hello.
on X.
You're funny, Kevin. You're funny.
I try to
Hey,
be
man, maybe she should be worried about that. How funny you are.
Nah, that's one thing I'm gonna tell him too. Yeah, you have to understand. I'm funny.
I'm comedian level funny, girl. You
I'm
ain't ready for this.
comedian for the.
Hey,
I'm already ready for
you
this.
better make sure when you're drinking your drink, I'm not around, cause I'm gonna make you burst that shit out, girl. I'm funny.
It's gonna come out everywhere. Ears, nose, ready for it.
So, bro, topic. If your bro is in any kind of abusive relationship, do you step in and take action?
Bro, I say less. Say less.
Tell us. I'm
I'm
gonna
there
fuck
to throw
that bitch
hands.
up.
I'm
Gonna
throw
fuck that
hands,
bitch
dog.
up.
Oh damn! Damn! Relax now. I ain't saying
Bro.
I ain't gonna fuck the bitch up though. I'm gonna insult
Bro.
her. I'm gonna insult her. I'm gonna say some stuff to her.
Kevin,
I ain't gonna
cause
fuck
you're
the bitch up now.
Kevin.
Mhm.
That's true. Hey, Kevin, but your hoes be my hoes, bro. We're good.
Yeah. But see, that's right, bro. Obviously, we can't fight her. So that's why you gotta have that one friend that's a girl that you could call upon and be like, "Yo, I got this girl
Take
right
her
here.
down.
She
Take her
mad. I
down.
need you to get it down. Yeah,
Roll
I
up
need you
the
to pull up on
sleeves.
her. Exactly. So see that you gotta have that one girl, that one friend girl that is able to do that.
Ah, for sure. I get it. Hey,
But
but in a go ahead.
would I step in and and help the man out? Yes, I would.
Nice.
I'll put my 2 cents in and I'll say something.
Yeah.
So in a serious matter, bro, yeah, I think you gotta step in for your bro, and you gotta let him know. But then sometimes your bro will be so like vulnerable or something like that, bro. He'll just let himself, you just it's weird. You're like, bro, like you like that shit? You're into that shit? Like what's going on, bro? You're being abused, whether it be physically or verbally. Like, bro, like you letting yourself, And then sometimes they won't even like acknowledge it or know, but you like maybe you got to stand up to the person that's being the abuser. Like, hey, like why you treating him like that? That's my boy. Don't treat him like that. Or like, y'all gotta work things out. But then also, how about this? How about this? Game changer, game changer. What if you know your boy's the abuser? Your bro's the abuser. Like, what do you do in that sense? Do you tell him like, hey, buddy, like that's not right how you treating her? Like she's a
Right.
queen, you gotta treat her right. And then, or like, bro, like real talk, you never put hands on a woman. So like, don't be putting your hands on a woman. Like, if I ever find out, like, bro, like she's not gonna be right between us. Like, there will be no friendship. Like, you should not put your hands on a woman.
I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, guys. We should all be against abuse, right?
Yeah, no, we are.
Well.
Well, excuse me, Kevin?
Was it open fist or closed fist?
No.
Just kidding. No, of course, obviously it's something that shouldn't even be spoken about. You obviously cut that person off in your life, something that you don't want to be around, and you try to help the girl that's being abused in that
Right.
moment. You know what I mean?
You don't like that shit. It's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not you don't do that yourself. You're not that person. Obviously, you don't want to be seen as done with anybody else.
No, but legitimately, yeah. If your friend's doing the abusing, then you have to call them out on their BS, and if they don't change their behavior, then you gotta just help the girl out. You gotta help the woman out, the man out, whoever they are, whoever's in.
Real.
You can't. You have to step in regardless. Like you can't. You not doing anything is being complicit to the act, which is even worse. So yeah, just man up and call him out on BS if you got to, man.
Bring him out, call him out. Yeah, call him out. So Rita, guys, so I guess that's gonna do it for this episode. You guys got any closing remarks? Anything you guys want to say? Anything you guys want to promote?
What was that?
What the heck was that?
Grenade whistle.
I was just clearing my tongue.
Grenade whistle.
Grenade whistle. I'm letting them know there's a grenade in my house.
There's a grenade in your house?
A grenade in my house. Don't want these fun.
Oh
Nah.
my God.
Just want to say, y'all take care of yourself out there. It's a crazy times right now. But y'all just gotta be happy. You know? That's how I was like.
Pray the gyms would come back.
Praise the gyms will come back. Hope Governor Newton, comes up with his mind.
Governor Newton.
Cam Newton?
Cam Newton, yeah. Governor.
I love this guy.
I'm done.
What?
I'm done.
What are you done with? I don't know.
Newsom. Oh,
that guy's a nuisance to me right now. Okay,
that guy's a nuisance.
About that guy right now.
Newsom's a nuisance.
It's a nuisance to me right now.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, I respect. Not
I
respect.
guess mad disrespectful. You don't close Italian salons on me like that, all right?
Oh my God.
Hey, for real, bro.
He's preventing the GTL.
It's preventing the GTL. You know what I mean?
All we can do is L's. All we're taking is L's.
Just when I start getting into Jersey Shore, once they put it on Hulu, you feel me?
Yeah. Closing gyms on us.
Nah, but that's I'm joking aside. Yeah, for real, y'all just take care of yourself out there.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. Anybody else got anything to say?
Yeah, so just everybody take care of themselves out there, you know.
Alright then, so I was gonna wrap it up. Thank you for listening, guys. Take care, be safe, peace.
Deuces.
Peace.